I would talk to Chef Shrimpy for like an hour.
I keep it 100, they crunching the numbers, I'm really savage. I just like crashing. Really, I'm passive. Run up your manage. You catch me. I just want passion. Love attraction. Let me get that shit. Really, I'm savage. I just like crashing.
Woo, baby. It is a cold one today, folks. I have no idea what the temperature is, but holy mackerel. Unfortunately, I have my coffee to keep me warm. I'll tell you that much. Woo, baby. This is a cold one. Oh, man. I don't even know if it's that cold or... I feel like it might just be me, you know? I didn't eat yet. It's 1 o'clock. It's almost 2. 1:44. It's 1:44. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Oh man. So I have a listing appointment in South Yarmouth, and then I have a listing, or not South Yarmouth, excuse me, West Yarmouth. And then I have a listing appointment in Dennis today. Doing a free home evaluation. So we'll see if they want to list. It's more so just to show them what their home can go for. A lot of people have been asking me to do that recently, and we've been doing it. Oh man, woo-hoo-hoo! You guys are gonna think I'm crazy. So my name's Jack, the Realtor. If this is the first time that you're seeing me, if this is not, then thank you for tuning in again. Appreciate it as always. And I'm doing a vlog. So I'm pretty busy throughout the day, and I can't really video myself while I'm doing appointments, you know? So instead what I do is these driving vlogs. I don't look at my phone. I just put it on the mantle. I'm not holding it right now. It gives me kind of a chance to talk while I'm driving, and I'm very safe. So today's driving vlog, I want to talk about, what do I want to talk about? Well, we just had Christmas. So yesterday was Christmas, and holy mackerel. Woo. Just had Christmas, you know. I was with Sasha, my wife, and my dad came over for Christmas, which was kind of nice, you know. Had some, what was it? Cabernet from the Russian River in California. It's pretty good. I also had a prime rib. Hope that you and your family, whether it be Hanukkah or Christmas, had a good holiday as well. Oh, it's starting to warm up here. So basically, what do I have for you? Oh man. Well, there's not really anything that comes to mind. I guess restaurants is always a fun topic. One restaurant I forgot to mention was Chef Shrimpy. Now, Chef Shrimpy is the owner of the Jerk Cafe over there on Route 28. Shout out to Chef Shrimpy, shout out to the Jerk Cafe. Jerk Cafe is a famous little dive. I don't even know if you would call it a dive. It's kind of like a hole in the wall kind of place where you just have such an incredible CEO over there. Chef Shrimpy is the guy. He's the man. Go look him up on YouTube. You can see his videos. He's so funny. He dances. He sings while he cooks. Jamaican cuisine, authentic Jamaican cuisine. Gives you a yaman, yaman. And he just is the man. He's the man. Back in the day, I went to Dennis Yarmouth High School, right? And being a local Cape Codder, going to DY High School, so funny story about me is I actually was born with like, I don't even know if I was born with it or if, like, I don't know, something happened to me as a child, but my left foot, it's pretty like, it just kind of hurts. I went to a surgeon. They say that I might have to get it fused later on in life. For now, just wear orthotics. It seems like I have a problem with my foot that a lot of older people encounter when they're like 50 or 60, and because of athletics, I was a very serious hockey player and serious athlete, so I accelerated that process 40 years or something crazy like that. I don't know. But the point is, after lacrosse practice, I was just like beat. And at the time, I didn't have a driver's license, so I would walk home from school, and it was a good 2-mile walk. It was like a 2-mile walk. And halfway there, I would stop at the Jerk Cafe, either on my bike or if I was walking to get some rest for my foot. And I would talk to Chef Shrimpy for like an hour or two about life. And it was really cool. I got to hear a lot about Jamaica, a lot of stories about Jamaica, their culture, things that happened over there, his story. He worked on a cruise ship. He did all these cool things. And you can buy his book if you really want to. But I would always get the same dishes. I would either get the pepper steak meal, which is like a jerk cooked steak and spices, with a nice heaping of rice and vegetables. Excuse me. I'm not sick with the you-know-what virus. It's just I swallowed some hot air and it's agitating my throat. So where am I going with this? So basically, that's Chef Shrimpy. You can check him out at the Jerk Cafe. You can get a burrito, pork burrito. They're really tasty. The steak burrito is really tasty. The jerk chicken burrito, really tasty. All of it's really tasty. Make sure you get that guac and sour cream, because it will just kind of complement the spices that go into the jerk. The nature of jerk is spice, right? It's usually spice and herb. That's just the nature of all jerk food, is heat, spice, herbs. Yep. I talk about restaurants a lot because we just have so many killer restaurants. I saw a realtor that did a video recently, just searching up other realtors that do YouTube just to see who else is out there. This realtor made a video on restaurants. She made a good point. She said that Cape Cod has killer restaurants. And, I'm here to tell you that that's correct. I'm here to tell you that we do have killer restaurants. We have killer restaurants of all types. It's not just seafood. In fact, I would argue that we actually have a lot of, like, seafood places that might not be killer, to be honest. And they're just kind of tourist traps. But I would never, ever recommend one of those places. And usually they don't last. But the local seafood places, and I'm not here to bash anybody either, like that was kind of negative. But I do want to give my audience the truth. I don't want to just like be this vanilla vlog realtor who just says good stuff about everybody in the world. Though I do believe in positivity and I believe in, karma and stuff like that. So, however, I just want to make sure that everything I'm saying to you guys is quality over quantity, or quality over fluff. No, we have great Italian restaurants here. We have great restaurants, and I think that's a byproduct of Cape Cod being the kind of location that it is. Cape Cod is a destination. Okay. Since it's a destination, basically, I'm going over the Bass River Bridge, by the way. Beautiful, beautiful bridge here on Cape Cod. since it's a destination, we have all sorts of byproducts of it being a destination. One of them being great restaurants, especially seasonal restaurants that are open up half the year, maybe even less. And we have some of our renowned restaurants, of course, some of the more pricey restaurants, the Pelham House, the Ebb Tide, the Ocean House. These are like your, 5-star, really incredible restaurants. And all of them are very close to each other, actually, funny enough. You have the Yarmouth House, incredible prime rib. You have the Brazilian Grill, which is just an amazing thing where you basically go and they bring out these skewers of meat, and it's a Brazilian place. It's so good. You always leave with just like an overflowing stomach. And I think that that's kind of an interesting part about Cape Cod. When you grow up on the Cape, you know at least 1, 2, or 3 restaurant owners' kids, right? I just grew up knowing so many kids of restaurant owners. It's interesting. And hotels, things of that nature. You just kind of grow up and you see the Cape from that lens. You get to grow up and see the families of the Cape, and really cool. But nonetheless, what do we have popping? So again, I'm going to a listing appointment right now in West Yarmouth, and I'm pretty excited about it, folks. It's going to be an interesting one. I really do think so. This is another vlog. So I have a puppy. I'm not sure if I've talked about that at all. And I don't like to go too into my personal life. But I do have a puppy. It's a year and a few months old. Her name is Wealthy. And she's very cute. It's an Australian Labradoodle. And she keeps us pretty busy, to be honest with you. Does anyone else have a puppy? Can they relate to that? Well, our puppy is the kind of puppy that likes to steal valuable. I don't know how smart she is, because it seems like when she takes stuff from us and runs away with it and wants us to catch her, it's always something important. And I mean this because it's never something we have ornaments on a tree, and some of them are very precious heirlooms from Sasha's family all the way from Russia. And there's all these ornaments on the tree, and there's so many ornaments on the tree. It's funny because the ones that Wealthy takes are never the ones that are the type of ornaments that we don't care about. They're always the ones that are super special and very fragile, and she'll just take them. She's pretty smart, and she loves to be chased, so we think that she does this on purpose to be chased, which is pretty funny. Can you relate? Do you have any pets? Do you have any dogs like that? So I'm driving down South Street, which you can get to Smuggler's Beach. You can get to pretty much all the South Side beaches until you have to go over Parker's River. And this is a really incredible street. In fact, I have some friends over here that own a few hotels. And I used to lifeguard at Smugs. Smugs is what we used to call it. You gotta be careful at Smugglers, so Smuggler's Beach is the beach that lines the Bass River. So you have West Ennis Beach and then you have Smuggler's Beach, right? Now Smuggler's Beach lines the Bass River. So you may hear people call it Bass River Beach. You may hear people call it Smugglers. But it's one of the bigger beaches in West Yarmouth. It's one of my favorite beaches for sure. And you gotta be careful at Smugs because you can get sucked out to the river pretty fast, pretty easily. It doesn't take too much. So I just passed the Blue Water Resort. I'm passing the Surf and Sand Resort. And I'm about to get to the listing appointment, so I'm gonna sign off, folks. Thanks so much for joining me for another vlog. This is Jack the Realtor here, Ron, Real Realtor, Cape Cod. I love you. Take care.